Hey guys, what's up? Guys, just let me know if you can hear me. I am. Oh, somebody was actually online. Uh, whoa, is for real? Let's check. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. What's going on? Hey, just let me know if you can hear me. We are live now. Okay, I can see someone here. Ife Love. Hi. We need more people to come online. Okay. Yeah, I can see you guys. Okay. Yes. So let us talk about first. I don't even know the one to discuss first. Okay, let's talk about the Nigerian government, the Arewa youths calling for or asking the president or federal government to ban Big Brother Niger. And apart from that, the whole Hushpuppi stuff. I know today is Sunday. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Let me just Edoma, Franklin. I can see you. Nasby, I see you. I see all of you. Yeah. So first, I want to talk about the Big Brother Niger. What do you guys think about it? Like I think we get this every year. You know, oh, ban Big Brother Niger from especially from the northern part of Nigeria, and I wonder why they do that. But now they're calling for the ban again. They want Big Brother Niger ban. I just want first, I want you guys, like anybody out there, to let me know if it's if the federal if you want the federal government to ban Big Brother Niger, and that is one topic. And the other one is which I've been getting um, a lot. I'll be getting messages and also comments about it. Is about what's happening in Dubai. After this whole Hush Puppy saga, and not just Hush Puppy. A lot of people have been talking about people that stays in Dubai, right? Maybe Qatar and other neighboring countries. They've been talking about how Nigerians, right? Um, how Nigerians would come how should I read the comments? I don't know how to put it, but they said truly we can say whatever we want to say about Emirates or about Qatar, about Dubai, but we should put in mind that some Nigerians actually do too much. You know, they make this Dubai police, this other these neighboring countries, right, Qatar and the rest, to find a reason, you understand, so to speak, to show them pepe, so to speak, right, to show other Nigerians pepe. And some Nigerians have complained about how difficult it is to get a job, right, in Dubai, in mentioning Qatar, but we have more, all those even in Saudi Arabia, like I think, yeah, we've got Nigeria. They said they've made it difficult for them, and in terms of presentation as well, some of them have contracts in Dubai, and it's difficult for them to do that. I just quickly want to raise this topic because I might not talk about it tomorrow, and that's why. Let me read the comment here, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. This person says in the video, he said, "Yo, bro, I'm not going against anybody's opinion, and I'm just letting y'all know that the evil deed of some Nigerians here is unspeakable and is really affecting some of us now because we hardly get good jobs right here again. Once any good company finds out that you are from Nigeria, you are already doomed. even though they know you are the right person for that job. Another person here says, reply that comment saying, thanks, bro, for speaking up. It's really annoying like hell. I rented a studio apartment and decided to share with my fellow Ninjao before I would close from work. They would turn the room upside down and they fight like crazy. Some of them, really, I was so ashamed when police will come to the apartment and I'm at work. Guys, what do you think about this? That is the second topic. So the first one is banning Big Brother Nigeria, and I don't know why the Northerners keep calling for that. That's what we get like every every year. You know, they want Big Brother Nigeria ban. That's the first topic. The second one is Nigerians now saying that it's difficult. Like this is what they're talking about. And also another thing which I didn't put there is Nigerians or Africans being maltreated. You know, I've forgotten. I kept looking for that comment, being treated like trash in other in you know in other countries as well. And this person said is in Dubai. You know, they will arrest you, put you in a prison for being Nigerian. They said this thing happens like that. You know, so tell me, guys. I just want to know. Like these are serious issues that I feel like I I would do justice, or we all can do justice to it by just discussing it instead of just me making a video and that's it. Because I might not read the comments. I don't read all the comments. I try as much as possible to read comments, but most of the time is the first comment. So guys, just let me know your experience, with Nigerians, because I know there are good Nigerians who are hustling, and and they said, like, it's not just Hushpuppi. Everybody keep mentioning Hushpuppi, that they have people who are even doing worse than Hushpuppi, like bad behaviors and all that. And this coming from some Nigerians, not all Nigerians, and this affecting their job. In fact, I was discussing with someone the other day, and they talked about how they went for a presentation, and once during that presentation, even though they were so good at what they do, my God, my phone is ringing. Yeah, I've got just an hour. I'm gonna finish this before I'm supposed to go out in an hour or so. Yeah, so I'm gonna read comments. Don't worry, just put your comments. I'm gonna make sure I read it. But tell me your experience, living in Dubai and Qatar. Tell me how difficult it's been. Even not just Qatar, but they said it's worse over there. But tell me the experience, how difficult it is over there because of the news about Nigerians. Like I said, there are good Nigerians out there. And let me tell you something. Again, we are facing it. Like, even as a blogger, right? I'm facing it. About this whole story about Nigerians and Hushpuppi case and stuff like that. Now we're trying to raise, right? We're trying to raise money to help people on the streets, right? And because of the news about Nigerians and stuff like that, or like Hushpuppi stuff, even Nigeria, even your own people, like Nigerians, don't even trust you anymore, even though they know that this platform has been here for a long time and stuff like that. Some of them will still be like, oh man, I know my people, and stuff like that. But there are some Nigerians who really, like myself, want to help people on the street, who wants to, just the other day I was coming back from somewhere. I think it was just yesterday. I saw a lady with that was pregnant, yeah, I think I did a video of me in Lagos Island. Now, my way to Lagos Island, I saw a lady that was pregnant and selling, hawking. And every time I see these people, I was like, I wish I can just give these people something, and I'm happy that, my team, they're trying as much as possible to raise money. And before we even like make it a whole thing, because we just want to do something for the people out here, in Nigeria, since I'm on ground. But these are the issues, like it's hard for you to take these steps because of the news, about even Nigerians don't even trust Nigerians anymore, so tell me your what is it? What is it? Let me read some comments here. Here we have Wilson Churchill Media says, why should it be banned? That is talking about the first topic, Big Brother Ninja. And I'm gonna read the Arewa this thing, their comment on that. It said, why should it be banned? Because there is a disclaimer rated 18, and it can be coded to prevent kids from watching it. If they don't like it, they should block it. I don't see why it should be banned. Isiaka says, Okonlawo, good afternoon, bro. How was your day? I am doing fine. Okay, my name is, that's not my name. Kelechi said, good morning, guys. I see Kelechi. Emmanuel said, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Paige says, that's 100% true. When you say you're Nigerian, find it's difficult to get a job. Big Sam Story says, African are doing great in Arab countries. Yes, they are doing so well, and a lot of Nigerians are quite intelligent. Like, apart from the crazy news about like Nigeria and stuff like that, like, we are brilliant, we have that brain. But for those ones who actually have that, they're not, the whole thing is actually affecting them. So it's just crazy. But about the Big Brother Ninja thing, here's what this guy said. The national president, in his words, he said, it's calamity for me. I never believed in BBNaija, and I don't think it's fair because the show is an act of immorality. Such a spectacle should not be encouraged. I have often said that this show encourages immorality and that the Nigerian government should ban it. It should not be allowed to be broadcast in our country. You see, a lot of people are watching to see act of immorality. These sexual things flaunting their nudity, and they made it look like a blue film so that it is to be discouraged. I urge true lovers of the country to join hands and draw the government attention to the implication of this program, which should be discouraged. So that is what they said. The guy, the youths, and me, I'm just thinking about it. Like, why should you even ban Big Brother Ninja? What's the point? And the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, me, I'm not really in support of that. Like, I don't really believe that. I feel like, I'm sorry to say this, but most of the time, this hypocrisy when it comes to religion, comes from the northern part of Nigeria, and I wonder why. They would say, "Oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't touch a woman in public, you shouldn't do this," and like, and if you look at it, pay attention to numbers, you realize that when it comes to gays and when it comes to like all those things that they say they are against, you realize that the numbers is like high in the northern part of Nigeria. Like all these things that they keep saying, that this is against, that is against, their religion is against, they are even worse, and they're even worse than that. And I don't know why. There was a time, this Boko Haram thing, there was a time the soldiers, they raided their hideouts, and they saw all this magazines that has like nudes, like all this females showing their breast, and they found it in the Boko Haram den, with their hideouts. They found it there. That means these people, I mean, that's against their religion, right? But they do it. And also the police, the Sharia law police that they have there, right, in the northern part of Nigeria, there was a time one guy was caught, and they found he was caught sleeping with another man's wife, I think. I mean, the police that's supposed to instruct other people to follow the rules and regulation of their religion, a Sharia law abiding police, found with that. Like these are just the things that I don't really agree, with when it comes to Big Brother Nigeria. I mean, when it comes to like them, talking about including religion and talking about like Big Brother Nigeria, this should be banned. I mean, they even banned mannequin. Can you imagine mannequin that is, meant to display clothes, right? They banned it. They said it's against some kind of thing, like it's a, like it's against that. So like it's just these are people, earning. There are people out there earning money for themselves, trying to like take care of themselves, and like these things stop them from making money because certain organization or certain group of people felt like it's against their religion, thereby um um making it affect the people's income. I don't know, but yeah, that's just my thought on that. Now about the work part, I keep getting messages and I keep getting comments about how it's difficult now for some Nigerians out there that really wants to do something good for themselves, that really wants to chase their dreams about, this whole fraud thing, especially in the Arab countries, especially like this whole thing is affecting them, and like this is what we discuss like on a daily basis. So I just felt like, talking about it, guys. Just let me know. Like, let us read some comments here. Peter Pan Vevo said, "Greetings, everyone. I see you." Andy said, "Japaparazi." Yeah. No, okay, I see you. Thank you so much. And Ben said, "Hey, boss, how are you doing?" I'm doing great, my brother. Greg says, "Hello, Mexican Crown. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much." Alima, I see you. Alima said, "Hello, love. I see you." Chris B said, "Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you, my people." Yeah, it's been like crazy in Lagos lately when it comes to traffic. Yeah, the traffic here is mad, like mad. I went to Ikeja this morning, even before going live. I'm still going out again. Like I went to Ikeja, and there's traffic even on Sunday. Like you can imagine, like in Lagos, I don't know, like it's traffic every day. Yesterday, when I went to Lagos Island, um, yes, there was slight traffic, and I took public transport that time because I really want to feel how it is. I've never I want to experience the whole vibe in Lagos. They're not so like yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I took public transport to um what's the name of this place again? Was it not to CMS? I've forgotten. Not directly to CMS. Then from there, then that was when I took Marina and they dropped me there. Yeah, it was fun yesterday for me. Yeah, but yeah. So guys, just let me know. Let's talk about this. I'm just gonna take my time to read comments and people. There's there's this thing, right, about people, right? I feel like a lot of people want to get their voice, their words out there. I feel like this is a way for me to just extend it, like whatever they want to say, let's just talk about it. Like let us ask questions and stuff like that. And why you get it real time, like my own opinion on that. So just ask me anything. Let's talk about it. Nas B says, they do Big Brother Ninja in Europe, and not everyone is cool with it, but nobody talks about banning it. Exactly. Like, and again, they made it clear, right? They made it clear. They said, look, you know, 18 plus. Like, you must understand it's 18 plus. Like, it's 18 plus. And coming from, if the government wouldn't, the government can say, okay, we want to ban Big Brother Ninja, but what is your reason? Why would you ban it? Like, they made it obvious, like it's 18 plus. People watch porn. Yes, people watch porn every day. Like, you can't stop that. Just like I said about the Boko Haram, when when they raided their den, their hideout, they saw like all this erotic stuff there. I mean, this Boko Haram that like they call themselves like they are extremists. We know that, but they said they are religion conscious. They are so conscious of their religion. They think that everybody out there is a sinner and stuff like that. These are the same people that they found these erotic books that shows the breasts of females, naked females, and these are the same people who would impregnate pardon me, impregnate 16-year-old, 12 years old. Like, you're not even following your own instructions. Like, so how do you expect people to even do that? Chris Ada says, everyone, where's the apple you bought? I ate the apple like that yesterday. Queen Alima says, so you have fun without me. It's not fun. I just want to experience there's one thing I like doing. I like to walk. Like, if you stay around, if you're around where I stay, you probably would have seen me walking on the street. I walk a lot because that's the only way I can exercise. If I want to go out, like, I would just take a cab straight down to wherever I'm going. So my own way of exercising, but these days I now like just exercise like in the house. Like, I exercise steady. I eat healthy now. I eat twice a day. I fast now. I'm watching my weight. So that's what I'm doing now. So my workout plan was to go out. I can walk. I walk a lot, like I can walk miles walking. So that's my God-given, another talent that God gave me as strength. So I usually use that to burn away, some of the things that I don't need in my body. So yeah. So that was what I did yesterday. And I thought about like, capturing the moment and also like using camera to do all that. But yeah, that is it. Queen Alima says, I have seen some other African using the name Nigeria for crimes in Dubai and all the. Yeah. You have a point there. This reminds me, about. This reminds me about a friend of mine when I was in boarding school. A friend of mine. It was junior to me. Then he stays in Cotonou, right? So then I school in Badagry, right? So Cotonou was like close to Badagry, in and out. So this guy would tell us his experience. He's a Nigerian, and he would tell us his experience about how these people, Nigerians, how other countries would do something and they would say he's Nigerian, is Nigerians, and he kept wondering, he's a Nigerian though. I think he was born there, but he said this thing and this was this was even before the whole big deal about Nigeria, like Hushpuppi story is coming and all that. Like, like imagine now how severe it's gonna be. But he said like it was crazy then. Like some African countries, like other African countries would do something, and the government would say, "Oh, they are Nigerians." So that's also affecting us. So there are some people that are committing crime using Nigerians, using the name Nigerians to cover up. And also the security guards, as long as you're black and you have an accent, you're automatically a Nigerian. So even though they can't find you, or you just get caught on CCTV camera, they will still mention, oh, you're Nigerian. He probably a Nigerian, so that it also affected us in South Africa as well, so yes, that even making it worse, even though yes, we have Nigerians who have done that, but at the same time there are also this whole crazy thing about Nigerians, where the government of a certain country will just assume that a certain crime was being committed by Nigerian. But nevertheless, yes, there are some Nigerians actually were doing shady stuff that are making it um, difficult for others who have legit business, going on for them, making it difficult for them to thrive, in those countries, yeah. So let's go back to the comment again. Olubusayo, yeah, Olubusayo says, if they want Buhari to ban BBN, it should ban Boko Haram first. And that's the thing, like I've seen that before, like fighting security first. Like, and again, thinking about it, should Big Brother Naija, should we even be talking about banning? Should this even be a problem? Banning Big Brother Naija, should it even be a problem? Like, for reals, why should it even be a problem? Knowing fully well that we have a lot happening in the country, the government have done nothing against it. We should be talking about that. We should be talking about the things that these people do, that they can do. The government can now, lights has become something impossible. Steady light has become something impossible. I'm running on generator now. Yeah, they've been nice this past few days. The Nigerian standard. Sometimes they leave the light for like sometimes 8 hours. Where I stay though, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the area that I stay, but they try these days. Uh okay, let us read some comments here. Shatta Danny says it's everywhere, but just keep a good record and everything will be fine. Big Harry says, good afternoon, bro. Big Harry, how are you doing? I see you. Quisada said, bro, I've really have this question for a long time. Have you ever got the threat from people you blog about? Yeah, the people I blog about, yeah. I think um I think it's how mine is not as serious. I've gotten death death threats before. When did that happen? That was a long time ago. But me, I don't just say stuff. I balance it up. I back it up with something. And so if they watch it, some of them, even though they are angry, they be like, okay, this guy, I usually try as much as possible to, I wouldn't just say stuff. So people that get death threat and all that usually is because they just say stuff. They don't back it up with something. I back my own stuff with something, with proof. Checking the news, you see this thing. Like I could prove everything I say. If you say, hey, Abraham, come prove this about, if I'm not sure, I will let you know that I'm not sure. I will let you know. I will tell you this news is not, I wouldn't pass it over as it's confirmed. And that's why I feel like I don't really get that much threats. I don't get that much threat from people. Even though I say a lot, I still try as much as possible to be reasonable. Even when I talked about Biafra, there were little threats. The only thing, they abused me, but they were little threats, because sometimes these people reason. Like, it's not like these people just, just think anyhow. These people, I remember doing a video about Biafra, and again, I did Dear Biafra again to address it. So even though they see where I'm coming from, they understand my point, they're just angry and they'll just abuse me, and that's it. The only time I got that threat was when I did this news about this girl, and Chidima is her name, I think, the ex-beauty queen, the Imo State beauty queen, right? I did a video about her. I think the video is not in my private, or I've unlisted it. I don't know what I did to that video, but that video is not public anymore. But I got a lot of hate, and I would say that was the video that brought me to limelight. But I got a lot of hate for that video. Yeah, the video was about this girl, this Imo State queen that her sleeping with another girl surfaced online, right? So it became huge on social media. Then, like I've always said it, I didn't start YouTube video for the money. It's not for the never for the money. It's because I love what I do. If you wake me up, hey Abraham, let's talk about something. I'm talking. There's always something here. You understand? Like, I'm gifted with that. So YouTube is just a platform for me to extend it. I'm still gonna read your comments, okay? I'm coming. Yeah, I said I'm coming. Yeah, I'll come back to read your comment. But yeah, so YouTube was a way for me to just use that God-given talent to extend it through YouTube. Thanks to YouTube, yeah, I discovered by mistake that I can actually make money from YouTube after like 2 months or 3 months after making videos just for the fun. Then I think I checked my video. I think I checked and I realized, how did I even saw this money? No, I was watching a video, right? Then they were talking about AdSense, and I was like, what's AdSense? Like, let me check AdSense, right? So I checked AdSense. Then I remember I saw some dollars, and I was like, who made this money? This is not my money. So I kept doing my research for like 3 months. I was just making videos on YouTube, not for the money, just because I enjoy making YouTube videos. So I just searched, right? I searched and I saw this thing, right? I saw this money, right? And I was like, what? This is not my money. There's a mistake. There's a mix-up here. This is not my account. I didn't sign into anybody's account. How? Like, because I just started this AdSense. How come I have this money? So I didn't know that YouTube, I was making money on YouTube while I was making this video. I didn't know I could make money on YouTube. I was just making this video for fun. And I linked my AdSense because I heard that, link your AdSense, you will make so amount of money. So I was like, let me try this. So I linked this thing, still left it. So one day they said, check your account to check how much you made. So I checked my AdSense and I saw the money. I was like, what? I just opened AdSense like a month ago. Why did I make this much money? So that was how I realized that I could actually make more money. So it was just for the fun. I started for the fun and I'm still doing it for the fun, but good thing I can still make some money from doing what I love doing. If you notice, like, I started taking YouTube serious recently, even though I've been on YouTube for a long time. I started taking YouTube like every day now, right? I mean, people that have been following me for a long time would tell me, oh, you're not serious with YouTube. Oh, you're this, you're that. You're not serious. You don't take YouTube serious. I was so lazy. I was a lazy blogger. Someday I'll wake up, I'll be like, I'm not making a YouTube video today. So, one day, not even one day, multiple times people have called me. I've talked to people on phone and they'll tell me, your videos, we love your videos. We don't know why you do this. We don't know. So I felt like, okay, even though I'm making money with this, people also are happy watching me. So I have to do that, just take this seriously. And now I'm taking it seriously, So YouTube for me as a business, I would say 4 years, taking it serious. Professionally, 4 years, 5 years, or 4 years. And that 4 years I'm even talking about, like, aspiring, like, just, I would say a year, like every day now. I would say, like, taking it as a business, maybe a year, like taking it very, very serious. Yeah, but thanks to everybody, and I really appreciate the support. Even though I will go for like a long time, people are still there to support. So going back to the Imo State beauty queen and stuff. So I did that video and I got this death threat from people. I'm telling you, for real. There was a particular guy who told me live, right? He said, look, I'm going to find you. That was when I was shaking. He told me, and I think I left YouTube for a long time again at that time. Like, I was scared, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But, over time, I evolved and I realized that the way I presented, it's not what I said. What I said, I actually should prove that this girl is lying. I'm not judging her for being with a girl in a leaked video. I'm not judging her for that. It's just my presentation. And I realized that My presentation wasn't matured enough. So I learned from my mistake. I remember I've talked about multiple things that's related to that in the future, like in the past, after that incident, and people have no issue with that because of how I presented it. I should prove that this. I usually like way to stuff like this. At the same time, I'm not perfect. Some people will say I'm biased. Fine, it's your opinion. I can't be perfect. I can't please everybody. I will try my best, to just be fair. But I've come to an understanding in life, which I can't remove in my head again. I can't please everybody with my news. You will always, and that's life. I've come to understand that. Let me quickly read some comments. Let's see if we can talk about anything here. Chris Ada says, bro, I've really have this. Okay, I think I've read that. Sharo says, BBN is not the problem we have in Nigeria. They have to face the real problem, not BBN. And I think because some of them did not go to school. Okay, Shadadani says the government here in UAE, I believe that's the flag, good, and the police too. But the issue is our Nigerians going into crimes. Big Sam Story says people in prison in UAE committed a crime. So they said people in prison in UAE committed a crime, but I saw in the comment section somebody said like there's a particular, like 2 people who said they didn't do anything, but they were kept in prison because for being a Nigerian. So I don't know, but just let me know. I mean, we are here to, we are learning from each other. Shatadani says that's the Nigerian like saying, okay. Princess says, hi, happy Sunday, I see you. Blackie says, bro, happy Sunday, I see you. Chris Ada said, bro, you get luck, which are not much in your area. Okay, you're talking about being in my area. Yeah, if you're in my area, you would have seen me. I love walking on the street. Like I have friends that I would just go and see when I'm free. I walk a lot. Like if you live in my area, you will see me on the streets. I walk. I just want to I started it recently though. I love walking generally, but because I want to burn, I'm working on reducing my weight. So now I've increased that. Rita John says, good afternoon, bros, and happy Sunday. Thank you so much, Rita. Chris Ada say, yes, bro, you are very careful with what you say, and even when you give your opinion. Thank you so much, Chris Ada. Shadadani said, to say the truth here, guys, the Nigerian, back home is different from the ones here. 75% of our people here are, okay, I didn't get that. Queen Alima says, one day I was coming from work with a woman from Ghana, and the police asked her to go, but asked me to stay with them for more questions. Okay, you guys. Big Harry says, I'm fine, Abraham. I appreciate all your effort in bringing us news, most especially things happening in Nigeria and around the world. Yes, I want to start hitting the street. I want to start hitting the street now, like just get something just get random footages, and post, because I don't really go out and I feel guilty. And people have asked me, like, you're in Nigeria, you don't go out and stuff. Like, I actually go out, I just don't grab a camera. And when I go out, I just take cab or Uber from my place to that place, and I come back Uber. So like, I want to stop that. I want to be in the society myself and know what's going on. So these days I take transport bus, I take Danfo now, like, take it to wherever. I don't even care anymore, like, just to be, and I will grab my camera as well, with me. But I'm careful though. Even though the insecurity is there, I'm careful. I move smart. Sometimes I don't just, and part of the reason why I use why I use Uber too, because of insecurity. But I have time that I do that. If I want to take public bus, I have my time that I do that. It has to be between morning and 4 p.m. When it's 4 p.m., whatever I want to do, we have to be Uber. it'll have to be Uber because I can't do this. So I move smart on the street whenever I'm there. If you see me like outside, it would be that around that time, doing all that. But yeah, so I want to speak about, when I went to when I was coming back, I think coming yeah, when I was coming back from USA, right? So in an hour I will leave. It's like 20 minutes more. We still have time. Okay. So I was coming back from USA, and I think on my way, right, there was this black guy. He's a police officer, a US police officer. He kept passing people, like, you can go in, do your stuff, like kept passing people. And it got to my turn because me, the way I maybe I should start buying these clothes that will make you look responsible. Like, I usually wear something like this, and I wear my sneakers, I wear crazy jeans, right? And if you see me, I'm tall, right? And I have body. So it will make it look like, if you see me, the first thing that will come to your mind is this guy will be like one of those guys. This guy might be like one of those. So the guy called me. I was with my bag, my traveling, the carry-on. Yeah. So the guy called me. I was like, "Hey, step aside." I stepped aside. He's a black guy, a black dude, and he told me. He said, "Oh, what's inside your bag?" and stuff like that. I was pissed, guys. The reason why I was pissed is because this guy kept passing the white people. Like, "Oh, you can go, you can go, you can go." Why me? The first thing, like, I didn't even know. I was so pissed that even before he started talking, I was like, "Did you?" Because I think he checked my passport before he asked me to step aside. I said, "Is it because I'm Nigerian? That's why you asked me to step aside?" I was like, "Excuse me." I ask again, is it because I'm a Nigerian? That's why you asked me to step. You don't ask everybody. Like, you've been passing everybody. Why me? Why do you ask me to step aside? I was pissed, guys. Like, this guy was wearing the whole U.S. police uniform. Man, I don't care, man. I just thought in my mind, like, why would you stop me? You see other people, like, you didn't stop them. Even there was somebody that has tattoo all over them, right? This person has tattoo all over them, is white. You didn't stop this person. Like, this guy looks worse than me, Like, you didn't stop this person. Like, why me? And it was like, "Excuse me, sir, I don't understand what you're saying, but I have to do my job, blah, blah, blah." I said, "No, yeah, fine, you can do your job. Like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing my job, from doing your job, but you're not gonna stop me from saying what I want to say, And he was like, "I respect that." He did what he have to do. Like, he talked about, he talked, right? He was like, yeah, it's not like that, Mr. Man. Why, Mr. Abraham, why did you say?" Because he was curious why I challenged him. He's black, a black police. And it was like, he kept asking me because he wants to know, why did you say that? Like, it's not like that. Why did you say because you're a Nigerian? No, we don't do that. Like, I just felt like I'm just doing my job, Like, then he calmed down. Like, he calmed so down. Like, it's not like that. Like, you don't have to talk to me that way, Like, we don't do that. Like, we're blacks too, and we feel your pain and stuff like that. I said, yeah, because of what you see on social media about Nigerians, maybe that's why you did it. Like, maybe that's why you asked me to step aside, And it was like, no, like, it's not like that. Like, like, we just talked and we, fist bump. Like, yeah. Like, I was like, it's cool. I'm sorry for, I just wasn't happy about it. And he was like, and then he asked me, "Do I have more than $10,000 with you?" I think, is it 10,000? More than 10,000. He mentioned the amount. I can't even remember because I was angry at that time. It was like, I said, I didn't have any money on me. Like, I don't even carry any money. If I'm coming to Nigeria, like, I usually transfer whatever I have inside my domiciliary account. Then I will just grab like few dollars and, come to Nigeria, and I will withdraw the money in Nigerian bank. I don't even move with cash, Then we became friends, and we just ended the whole thing there. And I walked in, and other people that were like were talking met me in the plane, and they were like, "Oh man, like that guy, walk up to you and said this instead that. Why did he? Why would he even ask you to step aside? He like kept. I'm talking about like black guys like myself. They were like, yeah, he allowed everybody to pass, and he asked you to, step. I was like, yeah, that was why I challenged him and stuff like that. But we just put that aside. But one thing I haven't really experienced the whole struggles that Nigerians are facing, like overseas, even at the stopover, like when I wanted to travel, there was this person that has like issues with their they have issues with their what is this thing, this COVID thing, right? They're supposed to print it out, get a code and stuff like that. Me, I know how to do it, right? You have to pay money and stuff like that. So we have a sister, like I call her a sister because she's Nigerian. And when I'm outside, like when I see a Nigerian who needs help, I usually offer. Especially in Nigeria, always need help in stopover when it comes to like I don't know why, and it's females, like all those madam, right? They always need help with technological stuff. Is it that they're supposed to print something, they didn't print it, the security stopping them, so I will offer help, like so I usually do that, try to help these people pay. They'll pay me back, but maybe their accounts, they're having issues with their account, they couldn't pay, would have talked about it, and and they will do that. So that's what we usually, I haven't really experienced the whole thing, and that's why I'm coming out. Like if you see me coming out to say these things about what Nigerians are going through in Dubai, about what, like, I haven't really experienced it in a larger scale, like serious stuff. Like in fact, I don't know, but maybe it's because of the places that I've been to, the location is different from there. But I just feel other Nigerians' pains. I just feel their pains, and I've seen people who talk to me about, oh, Mexican, you talk this about Nigerians, you talk that about Nigerians, you talk about Hushpuppi stuff, you other news platform say good things about their countries, or stuff like that. First, it's not like that. Like we usually mix things up. Like it's not like I just want to talk about it. First, you must understand, like YouTube has become, part of the job that I do now, right? It has become that I have to report whatever is happening, right? And we have a lot of people as well who are also discussing the same thing, the same stuff, like every day. And number two is, I've what is this thing? Number two is, we are wrong in like other people saying good stuff about their country. Yes, we might say, oh, other people are saying good stuff, but these people still say the bad stuff about their country. Like there's still crazy things going on. It's just, if you're conversant with what is going on in America, especially, because that's what I can use as an example, right? Like I've seen certain things, about Americans reported by Americans, in there. It's just maybe you haven't seen it, but there's a lot that is happening there that they report every day. What about homeless people being on the street in San Francisco? Homeless people, like people suffering in San Francisco. Yes, you're right. Like there might be limits to it, but yes, they report all these things. Like search it on YouTube. You see all this people stealing, people killing on the streets, shooting on the street every day. CNN report these things where a white dude would just go into a store and spray bullet per, kill people like dogs. You see it, in the news. It's on YouTube. It's like all these things are there. Like these people also report what's going on, and that's why I tell people I'm just doing my job. The fact that we're getting a lot of this negative news trend, you're part of it because you love it. If people report something negative about Nigeria, positive about Nigeria, you guys don't like it that much. It doesn't get a lot of views. You understand? So it is not just Mexican Crown Blog TV. It's not just about Abraham. It's about what's trending. Because now I'm just doing my job. It's trending. I have to talk about it. I have to, understand, that kind of thing. That's what it is. So let me quickly go through the comments, and we'll also talk about stuff. I have 10 minutes more. 10 minutes to go. We still have time, so that's fine. Fafa Turo says our Nigerian desperation to acquire wealth due to societal pressure is the cause of the high crime rates. Love of money runs our country. You're right on that. Nigerians love money. Let us. I don't want to miss comments. I don't want to miss important comment. That's why I'm being careful here. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Big Harry said, for me, you are not biased in your channel. Thank you so much. Well, other people think differently about that. Patricia said, good morning, my brother. I see you. Paige says, boss, you're good. I love your new updates. Thank you so much. Chris said, yes, I will even say since April this year, you start giving us back to exactly like I just started, taking it serious, like for real. Chris that says, since 2007 is once in a while. Yes, like I haven't like really taken like YouTube like serious, like that serious, until now. And the pressure says, why don't you have the option of sending you super chat highlight? That is because it's not available in my country, Nigeria, I believe. So yeah, it's because it's not available. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to support the channel, right? Yeah, I wish that when I was, yeah, it's the location. Nigeria don't have super chat. I'll try and put that. Sometimes I get donations. When I go live back then, but now I'm in Nigeria, so it's understandable. Nosa Jolisov said, Big Brother should be banned. No matter how you're trying to make it look, it's okay. It's full of immorality, corrupting the young ones. But the young ones will still watch porn. Like, they already said, it's 18 plus. But, social media, yeah, they will see these things on social media as well. It's hard to control something like that. But I don't know. Young ones these days, they have access to porn like easily. But yeah, I get what the other person is trying to say, that BBNaija should be banned. I understand, but at the same time, there's just some things that you can't really control when it comes to that. But there's a lot of things to discuss in Nigeria. A lot to discuss in Nigeria for the government to solve in Nigeria. And I've said this before. Like people like Lai Mohammed. Let me not say stuff. I don't want to say stuff. Please, but I know you guys understand. Paige says that Nusa Jolly Soft says Big Brother should be banned. Okay, I've read that. Miss P says, good job, man. Keep it up. Stainless says, I like your video. Thank you so much. And guys, keep liking the video if you enjoy it. Let's just like, man. Like, right? Please. Big Sam Story says some people are victim of circumstances. They walk around with the criminals and have fun with them. That's why they were arrested. Exactly. Now I have a friend. I'm not going to mention the guy's name, right? But I've seen him. He's so insecure. Like I see that insecure. There's sometimes you just know that some people mingle with people just to be, so to speak, part of the life. You understand? Quote unquote, the life. They want to be part of the new guys. New kids. So there was this guy. I just know that this is not him, right? Then something happened, like it was at the wrong place and at the wrong whatever, right? Then he got caught and he stopped moving with those people. But I usually see his pictures on social media with those guys and stuff like that. I knew this wasn't him. Like, I just knew this wasn't, because I've known him for a while, right? Well, I think he got caught up in that, and now I don't see him with them anymore, right? But yeah, you're right. Some people just that's what happened. They just want to mingle with these people, And the pressure says, which area are you talking about? Thought you in California. Yes, California, in San Francisco. San Francisco is in California. Don't scatter my head, I think. Yeah. Stella says, give me your number. We'd like to appreciate your good work. I'll give you my number. I don't mind though. I don't mind. Yeah. Uh, Olatunji Shefu says, "Hello from Dubai, bro. I see you. Hello, my brother." Shah says, "Is my money? Please send it to me." That's funny. Pressure says, "It's 8 a.m. here in Maryland." Wow, 8 a.m. Wow, it's what's the time right now in Nigeria? Okay, 1:26 p.m. Yeah, it's afternoon here. Olisadu says, "I'll be careful of kidnapping. Their money is on high side." Yeah, I'm being careful though. I remember I was I was at Keja, right? So I went to there was this laboratory, right, where I went to carry out tests because I usually do checkup like sometimes like every 4 months, anytime I just want to check what's going on because I'm trying to be healthy, right? So I went to Ikeja to I went there uh for checkup and all that. On my way back home, um there was this bus, right? I just have a feeling about it. That's why I tell people, if you're in Lagos, you move smart and use your discretion, right? I just have this weird feeling about this bus, right? So, and I usually follow my instincts, my mind, whatever I'm feeling at that time. We have this insecurity going on and stuff like that. It's not as worse as people, saying like, um, it's not as worse. I'm trying to I'm looking at a comment there. It's not as worse as they are saying, like, like if you enter a bus, they will carry you, like, not all, like, no, you have to be in Nigeria to understand, right? But yeah, it's happening. So immediately I step into the public bus, right? Then I just have this weird feeling because everybody was just looking at me. And these days, they usually do it in a way where they will put a female in front. Because now, initially, right, we people suspect them immediately if they don't have a female in there because they feel like females are fragile. Female wouldn't support that. No female will allow. But this female are collaborating with these people, right? The females, right? They collaborate with them. So this female, they usually do it in a way where they put females in front seats, so that you wouldn't suspect anything. So there was actually a female in front seat. Then I stepped in. There was just this vibe. I look at this guy's face, like everybody was just looking at me, and I was like, okay. I just stepped back. And the girl was like, "Oh, God, waiting up and come inside now." I say, "I know they come inside again, making a carry now while they go." So whether they're kidnappers, I don't know, but my spirit wasn't just cool with it. And again, to make matters worse, it was tinted. I beg you, public transport with they tinted. If they hold me inside, they do me anything. People don't go see us. Public transport with they tinted. I never see them before. So I just have to run for my life. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, it happens. You just have to use your head, but it's not as people think it is. Everywhere you go, and stuff like that. Yeah, but you just have to move smart. That's just what I tell people every day. And I've seen people who are scared. It depends on who you come to see. I say this every day. It depends on who you come to see in Nigeria, right? If you come to see someone who will set you up to be robbed, they will rob you. They will. But if you come with somebody that's street smart, that will tell you, "Let's not do this. Let's go here." People have come from US to see me, right? Where they just want me to show them around, and they want to come to Nigeria, but they also want me to be there and just show them, so that protect them, so to speak. Lagos and stuff like that. And first I will give them the time. If you love partying, going out at night, going out at clubs at night, look, me, I'm not in support of that, because extra care. Me, I can go to, if I want to. I've been to club, I think, once or twice since the past 4 or 5 months now, and that is because of the insecurity, at night, right? But at the same time, right, tick that off. Like, hey, look, if you want me to be here and show you stuff and like first night movement, I'm not in support of that. If it's just me, fine. I would know that is my own problem. I'm protecting you. I'm trying to show you, let's take night off, right? From if you like going to club at night, please erase that. I'm not in support of that. I'm not going to take you out to any, even though I know some clubs, mainland and island, if you want to go, we can do that. Not now, right? That's number one. And number two is our time will be from morning till like 5. You do whatever you want to do outside, maybe 6, 7. That's fine. As long as you're going to take Uber. Maybe 8. That's fine. You can take Uber. 9 at most, 9 in the night. You do whatever you want to do, be done. Right? But I'm not in support of that. So, so that's what I keep telling people. If you come to meet Mumu or somebody that will set you up, some people are Mumu, not that they will set you up, but they are Mumu. They don't know how to protect a visitor. They will just be carrying the visitor anywhere. Whether it's dangerous, it's not dangerous, they will just take you there, and you get into trouble, or you get kidnapped, or stuff like that, So those are just the things, people need to like understand. Like when you come here, it depends on who you're coming to see. People that will show you around, tell you this, and when they have their fun, they go back to their country. That's it. Make sure. My aim is just to make sure that you're safe and sound till you go back to your country. That's just it. But if you're careless about being kidnapped or you being tortured, then I can say to you, about me, if they catch you, me say will come inside, not be me and you. Only you if you do them. But yeah, that's just it. Greg said Europeans are civilized. That's why Nigerians are not in prison. Many Nigerians are in prison in Europe with hard crimes, drugs, human trafficking, and robbery. You're right, though. You have a point there, actually. But in Arab countries and all those countries, nah, man, Nigerians, you have to be very careful. Visa said, "How you, bro? Just joining now. What is going on? Watching from Dubai. Oh, you're watching from Dubai. Actually, we talked about Dubai, so." Yeah, Chris Ada says, "Bro, I can feel your pain with that incident. That is what a lot of us go through on a daily in Europe." Yeah, that incident, that's crazy. I'm telling you. Queen Alima said, "Not all of them are not they are criminal. Please, if you are Nigerian, most times it's just hate." I think that's what you're trying to say. Okay. Let me. Okay, we've got somebody from Philippines, Erica from Philippines. Hello from I can see you. There's a lot of comments here. Paige says, "Boss, because your passport and you don't need to ask too much question and you just be fine." Yeah, Joe for real says, "Good job, brother, watching from Germany. Thank you so much." Exodus says, "Watching from Italy." Paige says, "You're good." Okay, I think I've read that. Sharu says, "Sometimes when you are inside a bus, it's fun. I miss that life small. When you see people talking, it's cool." I'm telling you, like that life, it's like on another level. I was in Lagos Island yesterday, and the vibe, the noise, I enjoyed it. Like I was like, oh my god, I love this. Like for real, it's like Zamaya, what's the pronunciation of that? They are black people that just adopt racist views from the whites and then apply it to their fellow blacks. True, you have a point. Person said, "I'm glad you brought the idea of coming live. Another thing that will help our channel grow is letting people call into the program and say their views and opinions on things going on." Maybe we should do that. What do you guys think about it? Like going live and allowing people to air their opinion live. Like I don't have to go live with them on YouTube. Like allow them call in, and maybe we should use a WhatsApp number so that you can call. I would think about that, guys. Maybe you can call in and put it on loudspeaker and allow people to share their opinions and stuff like that. Yes, we should start doing that. I'll think it. Yeah. Big Harry says about BBNaija, what one chooses as entertainment is different from what another does. Well, we all like different things. What may be acceptable to one person might not be acceptable to someone. Exactly. And that's the world we live in. Like that's what generally, right? Some people don't even like blogging. Others love blogging. They watch they love watching people like us. Some people don't like watching people like myself. They like watching professionals like AIT, NTA. Why others like watching people like us who know where we say we know they under anybody. We're going to instruct us to we're gonna tell us what thing to do. You understand? I don't like that. I love freedom. Freedom. I love freedom. Big Harry says we need to make wise decision when choosing entertainment. True. Alima says porn is welcome, but BBNaija is not. Lack of education nonsense. Big Sam Story says sad and bad news sells, bro. I'm telling you, funny enough, yeah. Brian Watson says I was scanned for drug at Istanbul airport March this year. That's ruined. That's ruined. Is it ruined the rest of my journey as I was unhappy till I got to my destination. I believe that happened because I had Nigerian passport. Yeah, that actually. Okay, let me tell you another thing that happened on my way. Still in US, my way there was this. US also employ these Chinese people, right? So there was this Chinese guy. He's an American, but I think he was born in America because he has like American accent. So this guy searched my luggages and he searched it. He passed everything and I think it became serious when he realized that I'm Nigerian, right? And he took his time. Now scattered all everything that I've arranged. Normally, right? They just pass me. Yeah, I would say Americans are fair though. They are fair. When it comes to, they are not as worse as what I read in Arab countries, right? They still try, and even though I would say they are they kind of pass that racist vibe, but they are still fair compared to all those Arab, or maybe it's just California, I don't know. But yeah, so this security guy, spent so much time after I realized that maybe this guy's in Nigerian, and I have so many drugs that I got for my parents, right? For my dad and my mom, I have like so many drugs that I bought inside the bag. So maybe he saw that, and they know if this one is hard drugs or not. So he just passed that. He just passed. I don't know what did that thing that he said. I think he figured that I'm a Nigerian. He saw something in my bag that showed that like I'm a Nigerian, and this guy started bringing all the whole equipment in this world to scan. Initially, he already like passed me or that I should go. Like this guy started picking. There's this thing that's thin, right? He rubs it on the bag, the corners of the bag, the whole thing. Like I was just chilling, knowing fully well that, man, this guy's not gonna find anything. Then when it was done, right, passed it, and I said, arrange my things. I said, I arrange my luggages. You expect me to arrange this? Please arrange it. Now the guy. Even myself, hey, all the security guys, I'm sure that if to say I still they like travel back and forth, like they would don't know my face because even myself, I give them hard time. I give them hard time. But they if they are on the wrong, they apologize. So the guy apologized. He was like, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. I can't later like just grab this thing. That's what I'm saying. Like they are quite fair compared to like what I hear that happens, in Arab countries. Like it's severe in those places, and although maybe some cities in America might be serious, but not where I am. Like where I was rather. I've never, even the racist part, I've never like feel that's real racism. The only time I was walking on the street and I think somebody just give me space, and they give space to everybody that don't cover their nose. So it was COVID. At that time, I thought it was because I was black, but I later realized that it was because of COVID was serious at that time. So anybody that sees you, then they just give you space. If you're not covering your news, then I just get the point, you know. So I haven't really faced serious racism. You know, I haven't, honestly. Yeah, I've seen it, but when it comes to me at the talk one, me, I will face you. If I notice it immediately, I will face you. Me, I don't even care who you are. If you like, be an American police. If you like, be a white guy. If I notice the vibe, man, I will face you. So like, I've never seen like all those stuff though like happen. Jerry says, I wish to visit Nigeria since 12 years ago. That I have left, but I'm scared. It was just a police slap that made me run away. Yeah, you know, you just have to be careful about it. Yeah, you just have to be careful though. Yeah, when you're in Nigeria, just move smart. I've said it, move smart. I keep saying it, you know. Yeah, Oriade says, I miss those Lagos Islands life. I'm telling you, so I got into Lagos, it was like a whole vibe, you know. Big Sam Story says, if you are racist towards me, I will be racist towards you. I'm telling you, man, I usually face them like for reals. Like, man, you're racist, man. Me, I will face you. Like, I don't care who you are. Yeah, Ariade said Nigerians are racist towards themselves also. Yeah, I've seen Nigerians that just don't like Nigerians too, like, you know, other Nigerians, like, you know, and I think it's because of what is happening, you know. I've used StreamYard. Brand new to food says I've used StreamYard for calling in. Yes, I can. I can use that, but again, showing people's faces. I feel like it would be okay for people to just call in. I don't know. I might do both. You know, I've done that before. I've used that to interview people. Yeah, guys, it's like yeah, we'll do this next time. Let me stop here. Sorry, I have to go now. Okay. Chef Ike says, whenever I see your video, I feel really happy to watch it. God bless you, and have it in mind that we are your fans and have your back. Thanks so much for the cooking chat. Oh, you're the guy who won Ikechuku. Ikechuku, don't forget Ikechuku. I don't know if you're still watching. I just bought that stuff on Jumia and it's on your way now, right? You know, so I don't know if Nene I've told you about your price, but we just ordered your price on Jumia. So when it reaches your place, let us know, and we want you to also do a video, okay, about it, just to be sure, you know, to show other people that this is real. We actually, you know, gave Ikechuku, and also God loves me and my family, or my family, yeah. And Edu came third in the cooking challenge, and yeah, the person I just mentioned came second, and Ikechuku came first. So yeah, those two like donated the amount towards the GoFundMe, and I just want to use this opportunity to let you guys know that we have a GoFundMe page that you can donate. For those of you that you know that wants to donate, you can donate. Right now I'm hitting the street, and that's why everyone did. And now let me just use this last 5 minutes to talk about, you know, what we're going to do, our intention. And I noticed that, you know, like because of what is happening, when we talk about GoFundMe, people will be like, oh, they are Nigerians, you know, they want to do this, they were about to, oh, we don't want to be scammed. So within ourselves, we have a team. There's actually an actual team, right? A team. A lot of people don't know when I say Team Crown, we actually have a team that's like a backbone for this channel. So we're like, let's come together, put certain amount of money together. Let us go to the street, which I'm going to be. I'm just a face of Mexican Crown, but we have a team, right? So I'll just go out there with the money that we have, help people, do a video, let people know that this is real. We really want to help people out there. You know, we complain every day about what is happening in Nigeria. We need to help other people out there on the street and feed the people, you know. So I was like, look, let us start small. Let us go on the street and let us help people there. Let us give them something. Let us, even though it's 20,000 naira for somebody that has a child, and what's on top of their head is like 2,000 naira if you calculate everything, and they're in the sun, you know, with their child, or they're pregnant, hustling and all that. Let us put a smile in their faces so that people will know that we are real about these things before we even start advertising this, hugely advertising this GoFundMe. And seriously, they're responding. The team, they're responding. I'm amazed, and for them to believe in that Mexican Crown would do this, because we've done it before. I've done it. I did like 5 years ago. Somebody sent 100,000 naira. We went to Makoko. We give 20,000 naira to the people at Makoko. I think I did a video of that at that time. Mskid and I, yeah. For those of you that have been, Mskid and I, we give 20,000. We went to Mushin, went to Oshodi, we went to, and now I'm hitting the street. I've told people I will start hitting the street and doing stuff. Like, we can't keep complaining. If I keep making a video about the government doing this, I feel guilty every day seeing my people, on the street not being able to feed, selling stuff. Like, I will be fine knowing fully we can't help everybody. That's real life. No matter how, even though Dangote can't help everybody, right? But my conscience will be clear that yes, I did something for these people. Like, not me. We did something to help these people. That's just my pride. Like, we did something. Not just come here, we talk, we complain about Nigeria, and that's it. Don't you feel guilty about that? And that's why I'm saying, because of the story about like this whole scamming thing can affect something like this when you have good cause, like, to help other people out there. And since I'm on ground in Nigeria, I'll keep doing it, man. I don't care about what people think, and nothing is going to stop us. And that's why myself and the team are like, look, we can do this without anybody. Like, let's start small. Let us make a video. Let us help people out there, And people are donating as small as 5,000, and people are donating as high as $200. That's what people are doing. So it's a big deal for me. So I just want to thank everybody that have been there, helping the Team Crown, helping the dreams. And this is a movement. We just have to make it work. It's a movement. I just don't want to make a YouTube video and that is it. No, I want to do something as well. Just don't want to make a YouTube, be known for that. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. No. That channel has to stand for something. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So that, guys, that is it. That's where we're going to hold it. I said 1 hour, but it's already yeah, we're gonna get people to call, eventually. Yeah, if you want to like pass your opinion and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know when else I'm gonna go live. I might call one of the team to talk about certain things happening. I might interview them in the future. I don't know. But yeah, we're working on that. But we have something to do, which is this GoFundMe. And also, I also have to hit the street to use the money to help out. So that's what we're going to do. And after that, I'll be going live more to interview people, maybe random people, and allow people to call in as well. Yeah, guys, thank you, and peace.